Good morning everyone, I hope you're all well. Hope you all had a lovely weekend. I'm back today to do the earrings and bracelet to go with the necklace that I made last week that I wore on Saturday. Went down a tree. Look at that. So lots of people like, can you make me one of those? And I'm like, no, because I've not got enough beads left. I'm keeping them for myself. So anyway, we're going to start with the earrings today because I just wanted some nice, simple, dangly, nothing chunky, nothing too long, pretty earrings. Okay, so very simple. I've got a ball head pin and I got these off Amazon in a little pack. You get some head pins, some ball head pins and some eye pins. And they come from Panda Hall Elite. So we're going to make... Where's my ear wire? There it is. Sorry. I've just got some lever back ear wires, 2 of the Rondell spacers, 2 of the spacer bead, the bead caps. But as I said last week, I did get 2 packets, so of the 6 petal bead caps. So if you've got other bead caps, I'd use those if you haven't got enough, if you haven't used them yet. And then I've got one of the one of the London Blue agates and the frosted crackle agate, 6mm and 8mm, the Rondell spacer beads as well. So so just doing exactly the same thing. I'm following the same pattern that I did for the necklace. So with the Rondell spacer beads with the white beads, and then the bead caps with the blue beads. Oh, drop seal ready. Okay, look at that, nice and simple. Cut your excess wire off, and you want a little loop. And I'm just going to roll, if I can keep my hand in the same place, roll that back. Straighten my loop out, make sure that's closed. Okay, well, I've closed it now and I need to open it. So open it up, add it to your ear wire, and then make sure that is properly closed. Okay, and there you have pretty, oh I love them, pretty pair of earrings. Okay, to go with our necklace. So now we're going to make a nice simple bracelet as well. Same pattern. We're going to do 2 of the blue beads, and then we're going to do 2 of the oh no we're not, we're going to do 2 like that. Actually, yeah. So what I want to do is just make it enough to go across my wrist and then have chain underneath, because I don't like anything too bulky bashing around everywhere. So that bead cap's got spiky bits on it, so you can see that. Don't want to use that unless I really have to, then I'll have to cut them off. Okay, so I'm using 7-strand bead along wire, and I'm going to start with my blues. So I need a bead cap up, a bead cap down, bead cap up, another blue, a bead cap down, a rondelle spacer, a white, another rondelle spacer. They're so tiny. Okay, and then we're just going to repeat that again. So bead cap up, a blue bead, I'll use a bit of a darker one there, a blue bead, bead cap down, bead cap up, uppy downy or downy uppy, a bead, and a bead cap down, a rondelle spacer, a white, and another rondelle spacer. Oh. Let me just see how long that is. That's about 2.5 inches. So I think I'm gonna do another lot of the blues. So bead cap up, bead, bead cap down, bead cap up, and a blue, and a bead cap down. Let's see how long that is. Right, that is 3.25 inches, which is about right to go over my hefty old wrist. So I'm going to put a bead stopper on this end. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I just swapped ends and I really didn't need to. So I've got some bead along wire guardians and number 2 crimp tubes, and I want 2 of each of those. I need to stock up actually. Okay, so I've got 2 of those. I'm going to put on my crimp tube first. Okay, let's see, let's bring it down a little bit. So crimp tube first, then my wire guardian. Oh, did you see that? I just tipped the wire guardian straight over the bead tube. Oh, Mandy, the tube, crimp tube straight over the wire guardian. Okay. So, and then you put the wire down the other side of the guardian. Put it through. Make sure they're not crossed. And I am gonna do a Wendy. Pinch those in a bit. I didn't get my crimpers out. So, and the last one first. Oh. That one. Oh. Make sure your wire isn't hanging out the top. So, see that where it separates it? I'm going to put it in the next one and squish it that way. And that's what, oh, I think I've just undone all that. I did. Sorry, I'm going to have to do that again. That didn't crimp. Why didn't it crimp? Have I lost my bit out there? Hang on. Sorry. Start again. Did I put it in the wrong place? I don't like those pictures. Where's my other ones? try these. That's better. So oh, that is not done up. I think I've ruined that crimp tube, so sorry ladies. Let's just take, oh, you don't want to come out now. Right, okay, let's just try that one more time. I need to break that crimp tube off. Let me, do you know what, I'm just going to cut it. Just cut it, Mandy, cut it off. Start again. Okay, take that tube off. Start again. Crimp tube. Finicky little things. Drive me mad. Wire Guardian. Through the other side. Bring that up. Bring the crimp tube down. Right. Again. Squeeze those together. And try again with my crimpers now. Do you know what? It's because I've got them held up the wrong way, I think. Yeah, it is. I had them upside down. That's why I couldn't work out what I was doing wrong. That's better. Now there. Sorry, is that zoom in? Okay, then the second one. Squish down. Squish down. That's better. And then you want to get your wire through some of those beads. Okay. That's it. Then let that fall. Sorry, I just bashed you. And then the other side without all the kerfuffle. So I need another crimp tube and a wire guardian. So tube first. Wire guardian. Down the other side, if I can get hold of it. Okay, now, oh, bring that down, put that through some beads, at least 2. And then untangle it and pull it. Okay. Now pull it, but don't pull it too tight. You need it to be a bit bendy like that. So it bends over your wrist. Okay. Now before I cut that off, I am going to crimp it. So squish it together. Crimp tube, crimper tool. Make sure you've got it up the right way. So in the first hole, and squash that down. See that? And then in the second one, squish it and squish it. That's it. Okay. And then cut your wire off. Close as you can. Alright, so I'm done with that now. Hooray! I might need some of them actually for my... Oh no, I've done my dangly bits. Ignore me. So now what I want to do is add my chain. I'm going to throw that head pin away. Sorry, that bead cap, because it's not looking good. Some chain. So I don't want a lot of chain. So I think if I did that, I think I need about 7.5 inches. And I've got to add my clasp on, so I'm going to cut it there. Not with that, I'm not, because they're not for stainless steel. Using my old ones because my stainless steel cutters don't work. So about there. Oh. And then I want another bit. Let's get a pin. Do it properly. And I want to cut that one right there. And I'm actually going to have 2 on each side, so I want 2 more bits. If I've got enough chain, of course. Get in the hole. Don't be awkward. Sorry, I'm always leaning over to one side. Okay, same again. I'm going to cut that one there. And one more. I might need to trim them down, but you've got to have a starting point, haven't you? Right. Get those tiny bits up, I don't like them. Right, so they're my 4 little bits of chain. And I want some jump rings. Just some little ones. Mind you, I always say just some little ones and end up getting bigger ones. So I've got to get them in that chain, haven't I? Yes, I remember now. I remember that from last week, struggling with them. Now, what size did I use? Can you remember? I think these I'll have to do. And I need a closure. Let's get some of these out of that. There do. Now, not sure if I've shown you these before. I can use that one actually. Again, off Amazon, but this is the company. Find us on Facebook, Kissity. And you get the silver, gold rose gold and gunmetal, or whatever you want to call it. Antique silver, some people do. That might be a bit big, but we will see. Can't remember what I was doing with that. No, let's put that away. What am I doing? Get myself together. Let's get my pliers. And we're going to attach our chain to our bracelet. So open that up. Add 2 pieces of chain. 1. 2, and one end of your bracelet. Close that up like that. Yeah, I think that's going to be miles too long, but I've just had a thought about that actually, so let's just have a look. So one for the other side. Add again 2 pieces of chain. Get in. One, 2, the end of your bracelet. Make sure that closed up properly. I'm just going to measure. See how extortionately long these things are. They really are. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a jump ring there and attach my closure there and have a little dangly look. I don't mind that because then that's not too bulky, is it? I just have to make sure I get the closure on that in the right place. Excuse me. So I want another jump ring. And I'm going to hazard a guess and say about here. I'm going to try and get my jump ring. Maybe it's a bit too much there. Through the hole. Come on. Right. How am I going to do this? That's better. So I think about halfway down the chain, about here. I'm going to try and do one bit of the chain at a time because I think will make my life easier. So I'm going to hook on. Oh, get on. What is up with you? You went on the ends. You don't want to go on up here. There. Oh, that was hard work, wasn't it? And then I'm going to try and get the other piece of chain hooked on in the same place. Let's just make sure that's there. I'm going to measure it. I'm going to say about here. And I'm going to put that piece of chain on. Make sure that's done up properly. See? That isn't done up properly. That's better. Okay. And then what I want to do is try and get the closure in the right place. Sorry, I'm just fiddling and thinking. Fiddling and thinking. I need something to hold that down. Let's put a bit of weight on there. Some toolage. Hold it still. And we're going to do the same thing with the closure. With the, oh, what are they called? Lobster clasp. Okay. So I'm going to put my lobster clasp on. I'm going to try and... I think it'd be better if I hold this and... That's it. So I sort of want it about here. And what I might do is actually, instead of fighting with the lobster clasp, is put this on first. Fight with this first. Oh, that didn't go in at all. I need to hold it properly. So, let's put this side on first. Maybe I should have used different chain, but I didn't think about this happening. But I like the idea of that little dangly bit at the bottom now, so I want it. Come on, go in, please, just go in. I need an extra pair of hands to hold it for me. That's what I need. Right. So, I'm going for about there. And I'm going to separate them and do them one at a time. That might help. I'm going to get some different chain out in a minute. It's getting on my nerves now. Come on. Oh my. Did that go in? Wow. Miracles do happen. Okay, so again, try and get it on the same, on the other piece of chain, which I think is about there. Then add my lobster clasp. And then if this is in the wrong place, I'm going to cry, because I'm not going to do all that again. So, let me put this on and try and do it up on my own. Where's the ring? There it is. Yeah, it's a little bit big. Could do with moving over. But I like the danglies, look. Now, if you don't mind clunking about, you could put some little dangles on the end there. I mean, I did do some dangles for to put on, but as I said, I don't like too much. I don't mind these. I might add these on. Two little, I might actually cut those off to shorten it. But I do like that. I like the dangly. I do like the danglies. Okay, I do need to shorten it a bit, but hey, I'm not doing that today. I'll move the, what I'm going to do is on this side, I'm going to change that ring for a bigger ring. Cut those bits off. And cut those bits off. and then put them together on a jump ring and make a proper dangly dangly. But look how pretty that is. I do like the dangles. I do. Okay, so I'm going to put a jump ring on my dragonfly and hook him down there on my lobster clasp. Make sure he's closed up properly. And then the same for my leaf. This is a nice leaf. It's nice and thick. Look at the thickness on that. And I'm going to add that there as well. Make sure he's done up. That's it. Look how pretty. It's like having another bracelet on the other side. You could turn it upside down. I love these clasps. So yeah, that definitely needs to come off there, and it needs to go on with this dangly bit down here, which is what I'm going to do. In fact, that one doesn't look like it's actually... No, it's not. Look, that one's not hooked on properly. So yes, I will do that. I will cut them off, put a bit, a loop there, and add those to that. But look how pretty. Pretty. Yeah. See whether it's not hooked on. I thought I'd got it, but I didn't. I'm not fighting with it again, so... So that's it. Let's just clear this up. I finally did it. Finally finished. I've got some more things to make with this box, but I did get the... what's the date today? 22nd of January, and I've received my January box today. And as I said before, I'm in the UK, so put all that lot away in a minute. So I'm going to do an unboxing. Someone messaged me and said, can you do an unboxing? So I'm going to do an unboxing. And she's in the UK and she's trying to decide whether she wants to get a box as well. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's not quite gone as planned, but I do like the dangle. I do like the dangly look on both sides. So, yeah, something different, eh? So, there it is, ladies. That's my first little project from the December 2023 Sparkling Snowfall Bargain Bead Box collection. So, and I will be back soon with a little unboxing. And I've also got a bit of a small, well, it wasn't small when it got here. I just had other stuff with it. But you can't buy from Temu and not buy beads as well, can you? You can't do that. It's a law. If you buy anything from Temu, you have to have some beads as well. So something for the house, something for Temu. No, not for Temu. Something for the bead collection. So yeah, that was my excuse anyway. So I'll be back soon with all that. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I will be back very soon with a project with something else. I really like these beads. Look at these. 13 by 9 glass top drilled teardrop beads. Crystal ABs. Look how cute. So yeah, I might try and do something with those. And hopefully it'll go a bit better than the disasters that I've created with this lot. But hey ho, you've got to try, haven't you? So thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely week. And I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.